Oh, that's tough. I mean, he could take out his Unburial Rights package and try to just go for the control and do that. But I don't know. I think that just defeats the purpose of his deck.
Yeah, I have no idea how David's going to sideboard. This seems like a hard matchup to sideboard for. On the other hand, we have Zach looking at his sideboard. He's got some Acidic Slimes, a Viridian Corruptor, Tree of Redemption, Wormcoil Engine, Blasphemous Act, Thrun, and Sword of Feast and Famine. I think Thrun and Sword, right?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Like, if he can go turn 3 Thrun, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I mean, Thrun is impressive.
Especially against Solar Flare. Really, the best way they have to deal with that is Liliana. And David is not playing Tribute to Hunger.
Yeah, he only has 2 Lilianas. And he has no more in the sideboard to bring in. What in the main deck do you think Zach's going to take out here? Batterskull, maybe?
Yeah, Batterskull seems pretty slow if he wants to have a fast draw.
Yeah, trade those up for Thruns. Also, 2 Sword of Feast and Famine, which I think you definitely want here.
Yeah, I think I might take out 2 Solemns.
2 Solemns?
I think Solemn is just for what he wants to, for what he needs to do. I think if he takes out 2 Solemns, that'll give him a bit of a faster draw. But then again, Solemn's really good. But I mean,
yeah, maybe you cut like a Solemn and the 1 Wormcoil Engine too.
Yeah,
shave,
that might be good.
Those. 'Cause I think you want all your birds and your elves. You want your Beast Within. You want your Zenith. You want Garruk and Titan and Acidic Slime.
If you want Dungrove Elder.
Yeah, you definitely want Dungrove Elder. Maybe you cut the 1 Acidic Slime, but I always like. Maybe it's a little scared, but I always like having the out to who knows what they could have, right? Killing something. It's always like for the cost of 1 slot in your deck, it's a tutorable card, and you're gonna feel so silly if like a point comes up and you're like, man, I wish I had this 1 card in my deck I could tutor for it.
Right, like David has 2 Oblivion Rings, and it'd be good for him to tutor up that Acidic Slime and take care of that Oblivion Ring.
Exactly. Maybe David cuts those O-rings, maybe not. I'm not quite sure what he's gonna do there. Yeah, I really don't know how David's gonna sideboard here. It'll be interesting to see what his deck looks like afterward. But yeah, looks like there's about 10
minutes.
10 minutes on the clock. We can assume at 5 minutes probably at most for an extension for these guys.
Yeah.
So 15 minutes. Zach's got to get through 2 games. Let's see if he can do it. Players shuffled up quickly, taking their opening hands.
So Zach throws it back.
Not the quick start he was looking for.
Oh no.
And David looks like he's good with his 7, so not what Zach wants to see either.
Now you see Drew Levin in the background. Looks like he's packing up from his game. Wonder how he did.
Yeah, I don't know. Do the judges take the match result slips in the feature matches, or do the players bring them up?
Either way.
Okay. Because I was going to say Drew doesn't look like he has a match result slip, but the judges probably grabbed it.
Yeah.
So.
Especially when it gets kind of later on into the round, the judges go around collecting slips so we can get them to the scorekeeper faster.
Yeah.
Get the rounds turned over.
Yeah. You're normally supposed to put it in the box, but if you just hang around for long enough, sometimes the judge will come grab it from you. So, works out.
I always like that little extra bit of exercise walking to the scorekeeper's
I like
desk.
that too. You need that during a long Magic tournament, you know?
Yes.
Otherwise you don't just want to sit in your chair all day.
No way.
Sometimes if I have a lot of time after a round, I'll just go for like a run outside or something.
Not a bad idea.
Walk somewhere, get some fresh air. Oh,
Hear your
Zach
head.
goes down to 5.
Oh no.
And one of Zach Hill's last articles for Star City Games before he went to Wizards, he talked about his Pro Tour Honolulu top 8 and how, he just like walked outside and just did critical moments, like got a breath of fresh air, and that was really, really big for him. So I kind of took that to heart.
Yeah.
It's definitely useful. Clears your head. It's nice.
Sometimes you just need to kind of remove yourself from the moment so you can,
You need to exile yourself, as it were.
Wait, what is it? That otherworldly journey?
Yeah.
You come back with a +1/+1 counter?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I've not thought about Otherworldly Journey in years. That was a card people played for a long time. I forgot about that card. Instant Arcane, white 1, blink out a creature, comes back with a counter. And you could stack damage back then too, so it was really sweet.
Oh, damage on the stack. How I miss thee. Yeah, Gavin, you should bring that back. Totally. Totally.
I like damage not being on this deck. Forest,
Right.
Birds of Paradise, turn 2 Dungrove Elder.
Uh-oh.
That's a reasonable start.
Yes.
If Zach has a sword to follow this up, it could be brutal.
Oh.
Despise, he's Acidic Slime, gives the Forest back.
Hey, that forest is gold right there.
Yeah, I mean,
start bashing for 3.
Going to get you started. Again, players.
If Dungrove Elder, if there's ever a 5-card
That's a
hand.
Thrun?
Whoa! It's a Thrun!
Snap.
Whoa. Out of all 5-card hands, this is pretty sick. Turn 2 Dungrove Elder into Thrun the last
my goodness.
roll. David Thomas is not happy right now.
Wow.
Even a Day of Judgment won't solve this problem. He has to have Day into Liliana or something.
Whew.
Wow.
And David is down to 9.
And he does have a Day, so he's probably just going to Day here to deal with that Dungrove Elder. I recommend regenerating, which he does. Alright, so now it's David versus Thrun. Thrun kills him in 3 hits.
So
David down to 5.
Wow, that was insane.
That was insane. You're like, if it's Thrun, that's insane. I was like, yeah, what are the odds?
He didn't even look at his card.
I know.
I mean, he just
Never tell me the odds. So, okay.
Another Acidic Slime gone.
So we brought in a second slime. So David plays Snapcaster Mage, Flashback Despise, gets rid of Acidic Slime. That'll also buy him a turn that Snapcaster Mage can block.
Alright.
David, no doubt, searching for Liliana the Veil right now to deal with this.
He's got a Worm Coil engine, though.
Ooh, Worm Coil. Looking good for Zach for a second there, but if he has Worm Coil.
Yeah, he's going to go land Worm Coil and... Oh, he did bring in the Surgical Extractions.
Okay. Interesting. There's Worm Coil engine. And Zach untaps his Thrun lightly.
Alright.
I don't think he's got an answer to the Inkmoth Nexus.
Not that exciting.
No, he can certainly block the Worm Coil engine, but that'll put him up on life.
Tyler Hutchcraft and Scott Smith. Your draft is waiting for you.
Under
That's
the
Tyler Hutchcraft and Scott Smith.
Doesn't have to regenerate twice, which is nice.
I liked that change. I thought that was more intuitive.
I thought that was a very good intuitive change, yeah. Loved the M10 rules changes. They were all good.
And Ghost Quarter for David. Just like that, David gets control. Those pesky control decks. Get control.
You're losing. I'm winning. That's exactly how it goes. I think Billy Moreno wrote an article for Daily MTG once where he was like, what is a control deck? It was like Magic Academy, what's a control deck? And it was like, you lose until you start winning. That's what a control deck does. You lose until you eventually start winning. And then sometimes you start losing again.
Wow, he just... Forbidden Alchemy into Sun Titan.
Unburial Rights into Sun Titan.
Titan.
And then Sun Titan got back Snapcaster Mage just for added value.
Wow.
So, yeah, in a blink of an eye, this changed from Zach into pretty good into Worm Coil Engine, Sun Titan, Snapcaster Mage.
I mean...
I'm sure Zach's heart was racing as it looked like he was going to get there with this 5-card hand.
I know.
But David put an end to his fun.
Always ruining all the fun.
Those control decks. Just so everyone knows, deck techs are up right now, so we featured a really cool Necrotic Ooze combo deck.
Ooh. Ooze!
And Caleb Durwad's Counterburn deck he's playing, both undefeated, or the Ooze deck was X1, the Counterburn deck was undefeated going into this round. You can check both those deck techs up right now on the StarCityGames.com event coverage site. Just go and check it out. Well, if you're watching us right now, it's a good chance you're already there. So
yeah. So another Forbidden Alchemy for David.
Yep. Good.
So forbidden.
Ooh, always the Forbidden Alchemy that tastes the sweetest.
Aw.
Although I don't know if I trust the alchemy of some mages on Innistrad.
Probably not.
Probably not. If they're like, drink this, I'd be like, nah, dog.
No. No thanks.
Alright, so David attacks, gets back a Swamp. Beautiful Unhinged Swamp. David's deck is pretty. It's no John Medina deck, but
oh well.
Do what you can. Financial strategist. I like that name. Financial strategist is what we'll call him for StarCityGames.com.
Is that an Elishnorn in David's hand? Oh.
Oh yeah.
Bad news for Zach. All that wind is out of those sails.
The wind just stopped blowing. It's like getting there, and then like he just dropped his Wind Waker flute in the ocean, and that was that.
Oh. Well, he did put up a valiant effort this game.
Yeah, for a 5-card hand, that's about as. The only thing maybe he could have asked for was a Sword of Feast and Famine. Other than that, it was basically as good as it gets.
So he drops a Garrick. Looks like he's gonna. Is he drawing some cards? Maybe.
There was a pretty epic game 1 too.
Yeah, that was really epic.
Yeah, I think Zach has to draw cards here.
Yeah, he's got to.
Because that's the only way. The only way he can win is if he has something insane like double Beast Within or something like that. And that Garrick is probably not long for this world. So.
No.
Alright, yep, he just cashes in that Garrick. 5 mana, draw 3. It's like Tiding. It's like a worse Tidings. Well, it's fair.
It's another Inkmoth Nexus and ships the turn. Ready to regenerate that Thrun.
Yep, so he found the lens he can regenerate, but he's still going to take 1,000,000 on this attack. And he's going to rebuy. Oh, here comes Elesh Norn. Oh, man. So now he can attack with everybody. Thrun will block one of them, but he's still going to take 12.
Oh, Zach is...
Yeah.
He's in trouble.
That's lights out for Zach. Rebuys the Dark Slick Shores, just in case.
Good grief.
Oh, Charlie Brown, this is a rough situation.
I really don't think there's anything Zach can do.
Yeah, there's nothing. That's the thing about these ramp decks. They can have these good starts, but if you start controlling them down...
Yep. If
your board is Elesh Norn, Wurmcoil Engine, Snapcaster Mage, Sun Titan, you're in pretty good shape.
Indeed.
Last game I had an even more insane board. If you missed it, you really better go watch the archives. Maybe we'll replay it probably at some point. That game, half an hour, game 1. So he drew a Beast Within for Elesh Norn. It's not going to do it, though.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to cut the mustard.
No mustard will be cut. It is a viscous object, difficult to cut.
I'm not a big mustard fan, actually.
I actually despise mustard. And mayonnaise, too.
I'm not a mayonnaise fan either.
Yeah.
No.
Honey mustard is alright. I put that in my salads, like honey mustard dressing.
No, see, I'm a ranch.
I
mean, I'm from Alabama. We put ranch dressing on everything.
Manly from David Thomas, just in case. Yeah.
Wow.
My brother had to say this was just like, my mom would be like a wonderful TV meal, like a salmon dinner, pull out the ranch and start drizzling all over it. Really wonderful.
Yeah. Zach is thinking about paying. And
he's like, doesn't matter.
I think he is pretty dead.
It's like, would you rather be stabbed?
And yep, he concedes.
Yeah, and that's it. Zach Kriesen goes down. Not about putting up a fight. That was a great game too.
That was insane. It's like, oh yeah, it doesn't look at his card, just like flips it over.
And it's Thrun.
Sick.
Yeah, that was a great moment.
But unfortunately, David just